So about 195 is when she shifts. So we can keep going.
We can't believe we made it. This is actually a pretty cool setup. If you look right here, we've got a lift going on the dyno. I was a little nervous about that area right there. We didn't scrape, we had some wood there that helped us out. And I'm excited. Okay, so realistically, we got 1,001 horsepower on tap, but do we? We really don't know. Now I've taken the, let me jump up here. I've taken the rear cover off so that we can adequately check everything and make sure we're all good. I didn't want to have to do that while we're over here because it's not as easy as it goes. But right before we install the Rift exhaust, I want to know how much power it makes and then how much power we're going to make with the Rift exhaust, because we could potentially be getting 10 to 15 extra percent in horsepower with Rift. So the only way to know is to dyno it before and dyno it after. Now today, our goal is to hit that 1,000 horsepower on the dyno. You know, Bugatti has a lot of information online about them dynoing the engine. And it's been told, rumored, that this motor has made almost 3,000 horsepower on the engine dyno. If that's the case, we should get a quick 1,000 on the regular dyno. I don't know, but we're about to find out. We've got the screens loaded up over there. We've got everything here. Now, this is the Dynojet research facility. We're not at some public dyno. These are the real deal. This is the real deal. This is the highest quality equipment we can get. These are the best guys to do this. And this was exciting for me. And I don't know. I'm leaning towards we're under 1,000 because I got the seat. I got the seat dyno. First pass was freaking nuts. Okay, the car was going over 180 miles an hour on the dyno, and the wing came up and dropped to handling mode. This thing saw no end in sight. The Bugatti literally thought it was going for its top speed. We did over 800 wheel horsepower on the first pass, and the first pass is always the lightest pass. So we're gonna see if Dan can get this thing up and over. I'm really thinking we can get close to that 1,000 mark, but we're gonna find out. We're gonna do 2 more passes. Just wanted to check the straps because once the car goes over 100 miles an hour, it slams down into what's called handling mode and it's gotta go, right? So we need to make sure that everything is all accustomed so it doesn't go through that wall over there. And it's gonna be pass number 2 right now. Second pass is complete. Now the second pass, they stopped at just a little bit less than 5th gear, which is a little bit right around 200 miles an hour. Dan's tuned the dyno and Carl's in the car. He's ready to go take this over 200 miles an hour because he feels like he can break that 900 horsepower mark if we get into 5th gear because it's climbing, right? So now I've gone 238 miles an hour in this car specifically, but let's see what it can do on the dyno because I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna vlog this way right here so you guys can feel what is actually happening right now. Crazy. Absolutely insane. Oh my God. 200 miles an hour, and I have no earmuffs on. That is insane. Oh, Robson, you gotta feel this. You gotta feel it. Like, I have goosebumps, okay? Goosebumps right here. That's nuts. I have confidence that we went over 900 wheel horsepower from a bone stock 2008 Bugatti Veyron. We're about to find out. Let's see what he thinks. How'd that one feel?
Oh, good. So about 195 is when she shifts. So we can keep going.
I'm ready. We got to 195 miles an hour. We're almost there. We're trying to get into fifth gear because at 195, she shifts from fourth to fifth, and that's the key. Now, I want to get up here and see this sheet, but they've changed it. So 897 horsepower. Let's see. Let me show you this right here. 897 horsepower to 147 miles an hour with 909 foot-pounds of torque at 88 miles an hour. That is freaking insane from a bone stock Bugatti Veyron 2008. I can't believe this. Tomorrow, we're gonna dyno it with the full Rift exhaust. Now, I expect over 1,000 wheel with that exhaust because we believe it's gonna have a 15% power gain. We're gonna do one more pass, see if we can get over that 200 mile mark and get that into fifth gear to climb over that 900 horsepower in the wheels. Oh, wish us luck. We're starting the last run right now before we gotta unstrap the Veyron and put the Koenigsegg CCX on here. We got both of them today, so after this video's over, do not forget to search and pick up and watch the CCX on the dyno. I'm gonna need earmuffs for that one.
Yeah.
And then, like I said, tomorrow we're coming back with a Rift exhaust install for the Veyron. So we're getting that whole exhaust out of there. See this big ass pipe right here? This pipe, all that's all coming out. We're going full titanium on it. And I don't think.
You want to go inside this time?
Okay. I'll jump inside, no problem. It's the first time for everything. I haven't been on the passenger side of this car yet. How does it feel?
Feels good.
Feels really
clean.
good. I can't believe how fast we're going. So I've been 238 miles an hour in this car. It's about as fast as it gets before it wants to quit. But now we're going.
Hopefully we get up to 200 mile an hour.
We're at 60 right now.
Okay. All right.
Let's roll.
Let's do it.
You guys just went 200 miles an hour in a Bugatti Veyron. Well, standing still, but still, it was 200 miles an hour. So let's see if we got that. No, we didn't. Still the same exact power.
857 on that particular pass.
Yeah, that was crappier. 897 horsepower, 909 foot-pounds. That's an epic dyno run. Now you guys gotta understand, they claim 1,001 crank horsepower on a Veyron, and to have 900 horsepower to the tires on an all-wheel drive dyno, that's insane. That actually means, we gotta ask Carl what that actually means. Hold on. Carl, I have a question. So if we did 900 horsepower on an all-wheel drive dyno, is our crank horsepower higher than 1,000?
Figure you're probably not at a 15% drivetrain loss on this because we're spinning all four tires.
Okay, so
You're
where are
probably
we
looking
at?
at a little bit more of like a 20 to 25% drivetrain
So
loss.
we are actually crank horsepower. Does it measure crank horsepower?
No, she measures wheel horsepower. This is all wheel horsepower. To give you an idea here, 20%. She actually made more on her first run in 40.
The first run made 897.
Yeah, so let's just go with 897. About 1,076.
So 1,076.
There.
I have 75 more horsepower than a standard 2008 Veyron. So that sucks for everybody else because mine's the fastest one. And until you guys prove me wrong, I still got the fastest Bugatti Veyron in the world. So till tomorrow, and I'm cutting this vlog right here. This is an epic day because now we're gonna unload this one right here and we're gonna put a Koenigsegg on, and then we're gonna take that one back, put a Rift exhaust on it, and bring it back. So 2 more dyno videos coming at you right after this. So love this video, not like it, like that thing 100,000 times because no one's ever dynoed their own Bugatti Veyron. And subscribe to see what the heck this thing makes tomorrow with that full exhaust.